I think visually first with kind of everything I do. And also like I have synesthesia, so everything that I make, I already am thinking of what color it is and what texture it is and what day of the week it is and what number it is and what shape. We both have it, and so we think about everything this way. I remember I went through a phase where I just would watch music videos without the sound so that I could just see the art of the video and not actually listen to whether the song was good or bad. So I just was like surfing YouTube and I just was watching videos as I do. I watch music videos like whenever I have time. I just watch everybody, like random ass artists that I've never heard of with like 100 views or whatever, music videos. And I found this one and I didn't have the sound on. So I couldn't hear what the song was about. I couldn't hear what it sounded like, what kind of song it was, anything at all. And I'd never heard of the artist before, so it was I was just completely blind to it. And it was like one of the sickest videos I've ever seen in my life. It was this video called Nasty. It was a song called Nasty by this artist, Paris. But the thing is, I just feel like you should be able to watch a video without the sound and have it be just as touching. I don't know. I just need people to know how important this is to me. All of it. The videos are so important to me. I work really hard on the videos and the treatments and the ideas and the days of shooting. It's all my ideas, all my treatments and co-directed and stuff. So yeah, no, I mean visually, I think visually first. So, you know, with everything that I create, I'm always thinking already like what the video is gonna look like, what the artwork is gonna look like, all that stuff. I'm so high maintenance.
The thing is, like, I'm such a dip. I'm like, because I like to do my own stunts, basically stunts. And so, like, you know, when the party's over, I had the like tubes in my eyes, squirting black stuff into my eyes. That was real. That was not CGI. That was real. The spider crawling out of my mouth for You Should See Me in a Crown. That was real. I do it all myself.
I've just been like really in this place right now where all the visuals and stuff, I've been honing in on like overall people in the world's like biggest fears, you know? Like everybody has like a biggest fear. I feel like if you were just to take like, if you put everyone in the room, in one room and you asked everyone what their biggest fear was, the main ones would be, you know, spiders, did that. Like needles, did that. You'll see that in the Very Friend video. Like, there's some other stuff I'm working on, but it's like, it's just like certain things people are terrified of, and I'm just like taking it and just flipping it, you know? Like having, you know, people hate having their faces touched, and then, you know, in this Very Friend video, they're just like hands all over my face, and then there's like needles in my back and like ejecting me with stuff, and like, I just love being scared. I love scaring people. It's just so exciting for me. I don't like being predictable. What I've been kind of trying to do with my visuals lately, or like just like a thing that I've been using as a theme for a lot of stuff, is I've kind of been like glorifying people's fears. Overall in the world, people's biggest fears would be like spiders, snakes, you know, clowns, needles. And the same thing, I'm kind of doing that with the next cycle of like visuals and stuff. I'm like gonna sort of face my own fears, and like, you know, I have my own things that really freak me out that I have no reason to be freaked out by. But the ocean, I'll put a freaking tarantula in my mouth and let it crawl out, but I won't, you know, go into the ocean and like swim super deep. Since that's something that has kind of always been like not something I've been interested in, I'm gonna dive into it, literally, which is, I don't know why I do it to myself, but it's art. And the thing is that I don't mean to be like Billie Eilish's scary teenage. I think that's so stupid. Like, it's art to me, and like I feel like art is a lot of different things, and sometimes it makes you uncomfortable. What's weird about me and my visuals and stuff is I don't realize that they're creepy. I just think that would be a really cool visual. That's it. That's the only thing I think. I never am like, you know, it would be really creepy, you know, it'd be dastardly if I did this. Never. And even when we were shooting Good Girls, I was like, oh, this is kind of creepy. Like, why is it creepy? I didn't mean for it. Like, and it's funny because now everyone's like, this is the scariest shit I've ever seen. And it's so weird because when I come up with these ideas and like when the party's over and like
Well, Berry Friend is pretty creepy. But it's annoying because I didn't mean for it to happen. I just thought it was a cool, like the spider. But the thing is, the spider coming out of my mouth, I realize now that that's pretty weird. That's pretty creepy and like disturbing. But I literally was just like, what would be a really captivating picture? Like, what would be a really interesting picture?
Sometimes I'm like, I could literally go and sit and write like 8 songs right now. It's all up here. And then sometimes I'm like, for like a month, I'll just be like the desert in my brain. That's what it looks like. But, you know, the thing is that like, I just would say that songwriting itself is not my forte. I have so many other things that I really like to do and that I think I'm better at doing than songwriting. A lot of things, you know, and like the creative aspect of all of it is definitely my thing. You know, like I'm a visual artist, so that's kind of what comes first for me. So all of like my videos are my treatments, and everything I wear is like styled by me, and the help of like Samantha Burkhart. But no, it's just like that's where I go, you know, creatively, and like, you know, clothing is like fashion is like what I love, and so that's kind of where I go.